So hi everybody, I thought I'd give a little short video about interlocking or using a tool, latching, whatever, versus palm rolling. Now I've done both. I started my locks with palm rolling, and recently, I think just this year, February, so what is that, 6 months. So for the last 6 months I've switched to latching my locks, and I use the Nappy Locks tool. And a lot of people ask, is there a noticeable difference in the look of the lock? And pretty much, no. Let's see. I think the latched part is from about here is where the latched part is. So this is the latched, this is the palm rolled, and you see how this smoothly goes right into the other, right one into the other. You can't see a difference in the look of my lock from where it switches. Does it feel different? A little bit. The latched part feels more compact and stronger, and the palm rolled part's a little squishier, it's softer because it's not as tightly woven. So, but like my thinner, smaller locks that I latch, they feel so strong. Like I used to be kind of worried about them, maybe having to join them later on because they were thinner, but not anymore. And I personally love the latching. It gives me a lot of freedom. I can go into the pool now. I can go into the ocean with my boyfriend. I don't have to worry about my hair coming undone, wasting $50 getting it rolled, and then having the next day come undone. And also, since I have a little bit of time, I'm going to quickly show you how I latch my locks with my Nappy Lock tool. And I know this has been done a lot already on the internet, but it can't hurt to do it one more time, right? So, let me find one that needs to be latched. This one back here. Okay, so here we go. So this lock right here, if you can see it, I have a lot of extra loose hair. So I'm going to put my finger completely through the lock. There's a lot of extra hair here. So this lock is ready to be latched. So what I do is take my hair, my lock, put the tip of it through the tool, just a tip, just a little bit. And I usually fold it over for a good grip. And then I will bring the latch, the tool, through the lock like this, and then like this. Now I only do 2 rotations, so let's do this. So I would do it once from back to front, pull it through, once from top to bottom, pull it through, and I still have a lot more room going on here. So I'm going to do another set, back to front. I'm just taking it and putting it through at the root and going back to front and top to bottom. Now you don't want to latch too tightly because I've done that and it can be quite painful. People say you can go back and undo it. I haven't figured out how to do it yet. So another question I get a lot of is, what's the difference between, you know, a 2-point rotation, a 3-point rotation, north, south, east, west, you know, all that stuff. And the basically what it is you don't want to go through the same hole twice, because you don't want to go in the same direction twice because it'll create this like Y-shaped like gap. So all the video says is a 2-point rotation, like for me, is 1 north to south, and then usually I'll do east to west or whatever. Or you can do 1 to 6, 3 to 9, or whatever. You know, it's just pretty much labeling the points on your head. Now the difference between a 2-point, a 3-point, a 4-point pretty much is the tightness and the thickness. If I were to do a 4-point rotation, I would have a more stronger lock, but it'll be a little bit skinnier. I like my locks to be thicker. So so as you can see, they're a little bit thicker on the bottom and a little bit tighter on the top. So I like a thicker lock. So if I were to do a 4-point rotation, it'll be a little bit thinner at the root, but it'll be stronger. On the other hand, I do a 2-point and it's a little bit fluffier, and I won't say not as strong, but a different strength. How about that? So, but that's pretty much I hope I explained that well. To recap, the only difference between a 1, 2, 3, and 4, or north, south, east, and west, or 3, 6, 9, and 12 is the point. You want to find 4 points. I'm going to draw a picture. Hold on. Okay, so here's my picture. Don't laugh at my little face here. But pretty much you want to go top to bottom, that's one point, this way to that way. Now you can also do this way to that way, and then this way to that way as well, and that'll be a 4-point rotation. Now, my Nappy Locks tool suggested only using 2 points, so that's what I started with, and then later on I was like, what's the difference? So this is your head. For me, I go top to bottom. My lock, I latch at the top, pull it through to the bottom, then I latch from the back and pull it through to the front. Or I'll do it top to bottom, this or that way. So, hope this makes it a little bit easier. So it's like north, south, west, east, or it's 12, what's this, 3, 6, 9, or 1, 2, 3, 4. But pretty much it's just finding a point to go through the lock. So, hope that cleared that up a little bit. Probably not. But, yeah, that's pretty much it. So, hope you enjoyed, and feel free to comment, ask questions. I'll try to get back to you if I can. Bye. 2 quick things I forgot to mention. One is that when you first start latching, the latch part will be a little bit thinner, and it'll fluff up and fill out over time as you wash more and whatever. So don't be alarmed if you start and you notice the lock's a little bit thinner. It's going to fill out. And the second thing I forgot to mention is that this Nappy Locks tool costs about 18 bucks, I think. But you can make it your own tool. There's already videos all over YouTube about people making it with a clothespin, with copper wire from Home Depot. You can be inventive and make your own tool. People do latch with their fingers. I chose to buy this because I didn't know what else to do at the time, and I was just looking for something to do. And this actually is a pretty great tool. I mean, it works pretty well. I think it's like surgical grade steel, and whatever. It works for me. But if it's small, it's easy to lose, and if I do lose it, I'm not going to buy another one. I'm going to take a paper clip and I'm going to make my own tool. But those things I wanted to mention. And now, for real, goodbye.